G'day everyone, it's Sam Mackay from Enterprise DNA. Today I just want to show you something quite cool around how you can customize your backgrounds and not just say bring in an image or anything, but actually design an entire background plate, I'm calling it. So, if you've seen a lot of my more complete solutions or analytical solutions that I've developed, I spend a lot of time on making things look good, creating grids that around my visualizations and using a good color scheme, etc., etc. So all of those things are really, really important. But I thought, well, maybe there's a way that you can actually embed a background a little bit better than having to go and create all of these, all of these shapes that sit around your visualizations. Like, so, for example, I've historically done things like this where, you send that back, and then the visualization appears inside that box. And it's the same with like lots of different ways you can design your background. Now, I'm just going to show you how you could ultimately design lots of these customized plates that you could use in all of your reports. And I can see how this would be really relevant inside, say, like a corporate environment. If you wanted everyone to make sure they had the same background with the same sort of header type, or the same sort of logo in the same spot, or something like that, well, then you could actually utilize this technique. And how I'm going to do it is I'm actually going to use PowerPoint. I'm going to show you that you can use the same dimensions in PowerPoint to actually fit into the backgrounds of your reports. And so I'm going to, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to place a shape. So I'm going to place a square inside of here, and I'm just going to fill it with a custom color. You're obviously going to have, you might already have your palettes inside of here, right? And I'm going to have no outline. And then I'm going to, actually I'll just turn it into a lighter gray or something like that. And then I'm just going to bring it to the outlines of my page on my PowerPoint page here. And then say, let's bring in something else. I'm going to bring in, say, I'll just grab a logo. Like so. So you might even want to have a big watermark on your reports or something like that. So there's heaps of different things that you could do with this, right? So then I just put that there, and then say, let's say you wanted to place a generic header on here. You might not want to do this, I'm not sure, but performance summary or something like so. Obviously, this isn't going to work if you've got a variety of different names you want to put at the top of your head of your reports, right? But just for demonstration purposes, this is how far you can take this. And so I'm just going to increase this a little bit, and then all you need to do is you need to say, I'm just going to group these, and then I'm going to save this as a picture. And you could make this as fancy as you like. I've certainly started to do it a couple of times. And I'm just going to put this just quickly on my desktop. Demo pick. So I've created my plate, right? I've created my background plate, and then I can come into here, and then I can actually bring my image. So I can go and find my image. Instead of a color, I can actually bring in an image, and I can just go and find that picture I made, and I can bring it in like so. Now, the one thing you got to note though is you need to fit the image. This is currently not showcasing it properly, so we need to go and fit. And then I can actually get rid of these, and I've got something embedded into the background of my report. So that's what I mean by designing these background plates, and I think you'll find that there's actually quite a bit of application. Now, obviously, there's no way to then move around these elements, so you are giving up a bit on the design front there. But also, you don't have these white lines show up on your visualizations, or on your logos, or on your titles, etc., etc., etc. So you do give up some development and design capability, but then you also get a different, I guess, look and feel to your report. That might be something that you're after. Okay, so just wanted to show you what you can do there. If you use in combination with PowerPoint, there's quite a bit you can achieve, and then you can obviously, you can still use the inbuilt Power BI functionality, change the background colors, etc. So pretty powerful stuff. Just got to expand your mind around how you can design these things and how you can get a lot more scale around how you design them. So you might not want to have to fiddle around with lots of these different icons or logos or something like that. If you can create some plates which fit nicely over all of your reports, then it's as easy as going through and just making the image the background in all your different report pages. Okay, all the best with this technique. Hopefully you can find some application for it. I wish you all the best. Cheers.